Hi everybody, it's Jilly B living her life her way. I hope you're all safe, well and happy. Last week the Royal Mail released some special release stamps, and this time it was Monty Python. Now Monty Python, very popular, very popular comedy. They did the films, Monty Python, The Life of Brian, Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, The Holy Grail, The Flying Circus. There's all sorts that they did, and they had like a weekly comedy style thing on the TV. Now I can vaguely remember it, but I must admit it wasn't really my cup of tea. Nor were the films. I don't know if it wasn't. I think it was probably a bit young for it, maybe, I don't know. But I like the stamps, and I like stamps, so I bought the stamps. So we'll start with the envelope and the information sheet inside. So this is the envelope, and it says Monty Python Royal Mail First Day cover. There it is, quite plain really compared to some that I've had. And inside is the information sheet with everything to do with Monty Python. So that's them. So there we go. And on the back of these, it's just got the information about how you can buy stamps from the Royal Mail, and they do deliver worldwide. So that's those. Should we look at the stamps first? Now, I normally buy the stamps and they're like this in a sheet, but for whatever reason the Royal Mail have done it a different way. Let me just get one of these envelopes to place these stamps on so you can have a good look. So there we go. So this, I've got 6 here, and there's 3 of each stamp. Very nice, very colourful. Look at his face, pulling a funny face. The next one. Again, there we go. Amazing. I love them. I'm going to have great fun getting these out in the post. Didn't have any second class ones this time. They don't very often do the second class, and they've stopped doing the like international stamp of a special stamp release. And that's those. Very nice. Let's have a look at the postcards now. There we go. Nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition. There we are. Totally bonkers, isn't it? And then on the back, this is what they look like. Men with a stalk through the head. Let me put my reading glasses on. It sort of gives you an explanation of what this scene on the postcard is. And it just says, Monty Python, a man with a stalk through his head. How bizarre. There he is. The man with a stalk through his head. Bonkers. We've got this one. This is the Ministry of Silly Walks or something. Is that what it's called? It says Upper Class Twit of the Year. But there was some silly walk, something like that. There's this one. I like the parrot here, upside down. It's really funny. And this one is called Gumby Brain Specialists. Oh, interesting. And we have the Nudge one. I mean, look at that. Isn't that bonkers? Who thought these things up? There's a King Charles in the corner. And this is the Colonel. Very good. There's quite a few actually. How many postcards did I get? I think I got 11. Oh, that's a bit risky, isn't it? And this one is called Lumberjack Song. I'm sure some of you know what these are. I'm at a loss, I'm afraid. Spam, and now the fish slapping dance. It just says spam waitress on the back. Tis but a scratch, and his arm's missing. I remember that one. It's called Tis But a Scratch on the back. He's complaining that it hurts, and he's going, it's just a scratch, behave. And he's lost his arm. What is your purpose, Arthur? The quest for the Holy Grail. There we go. And there we are. Another one. Oh, there's a few more actually. You're ugly. I thought I said that you're ugly, and it doesn't. It says you're lucky. You're not next to him. No idea. Then we have this one. Run away, run away. Honestly. And I think that's what it's called, Run Away. And then that's the mini sheet as a postcard. I didn't buy the mini sheet. I didn't really want it this time. I do like them. I like them because they're quite fun and they're bright. That's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, all of those little scenes there. So that's great. Yeah, I didn't really want to spend that much money. I've still got quite a few stamps from the last stamps I've bought, so I didn't really want to buy too many, but I have bought some. So there we go. Now guys, did you remember the Monty Python? Were you a fan of Monty Python? I can't really remember them. I remember some little bits because I've seen clips of it on TV, but I can honestly say I've never sat and watched one of their films or anything like that. You know, the humour's great, isn't it? You know, just overly silly, and a lot of people enjoy Monty Python. It's very British and great fun. I mean, I do remember some of these clips in these stamps, but I don't really remember the don't really remember it that well. So did you remember it? Do you remember watching the films? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget guys to leave me a thumbs up and a like, and any comments I do try to reply. So if you want to leave me a comment, that would be great. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video and these very silly stamps. Do take care now. Bye bye, bye bye.